I first contacted Lisa probably about 10 years ago. I was in my early 40s. I just had my fourth child. So I had three young children. I was exhausted. And a friend of mine had spoken so highly of her that I thought that I would make contact with her and see if she could help me get over what was going to be a pretty difficult decade ahead. I had watched my mother go through a pretty difficult perimenopause and then menopause. I'd always struggled with a hormone imbalance, and I knew that over the next few years I was going to find life pretty tricky. And I knew that I'd need some support with that. And I didn't want to go down a conventional route. I'd tried taking the pill and it hadn't worked for me, and I just knew that I'd need something extra. I was initially introduced to Optimum Health Group through a friend of mine who knew Lisa Steele back in the very, very early days. You come in and you're kind of wired up to various machines, but you just see on a screen your whole body, and the different shadings show you where there are problems. And I find it such an extraordinary, deep way of understanding what's going on inside you in a way that you wouldn't get through conventional medicine. And I know that when I've seen my daughters have it, they've been so interested themselves in really understanding how everything works, how everything fits together, and how they can make their own changes. So the first time I saw Lisa, she told me that basically my adrenal glands have been completely worn out, and that she would need to build those up. So that was a journey of just trying to restore my body's energy levels. From then, I suppose I've gone through various iterations of treatment, and most recently that's been helping me with perimenopause and menopause, and I'm currently using a gel, an adaptogen gel, which has made such a difference to all areas of my life. So I would say that perimenopause for me was a really difficult time, both emotionally and physically. All of those symptoms that you read. I wasn't sleeping, my anxiety levels were off the scale. I was unable to really function. I had such brain fog. I found my life completely overwhelming. Completely overwhelming to the point where I just didn't know if I could get through day to day. And Lisa has really helped me break that down. So now my energy levels are really consistent. I sleep really well. My brain is sharp. I feel like I've got the brain I had when I was 30, which means I can cope with everything I need to do. I work full time. I have 4 children. I have a busy life. And I think being supported by Lisa has made all that possible.